Okay guys, this is our Seat Ibiza Mark IV from 2002 to 2008. We are going to remove the wheel here, and we're also going to remove the brake discs, show you how to change the brake discs, and also the brake pads as well. So just follow it through step by step. I'll try and give as much information as possible. I'll try and make it as easy as possible for you to follow. First step is to jack the vehicle up and take off the wheel. Alright, to take off this centre cap, we need to take this off to get access to the wheel bolts. So what you need to do is to have a look around the rim of this centre cap, and you'll see a little hole, a little raised lip, and what you need to do is just stick a flathead screwdriver in there or similar, and you should be able to stick it in, and then you should see that this will come off pretty easily. Then you'll get access to your 5 wheel bolts. Now what I would do is I would undo the 5 wheel bolts, well, loosen them in any case, before you jack up the vehicle. And so on. So once you've got the jack in place, then you can start slowly lifting up the vehicle. Until you see such point as the wheel can move on its own. Then you can remove the wheel completely, and that will give us access to the brakes. Appreciate that, you know, most people are already going to know how to do this, but there are a few people out there who just sometimes need a helping hand, I guess. Right, so we'll give you a look at the brake discs. These are the brake pads in here. Brake pads on this at the minute, they seem pretty okay, so they don't really need to be changed at the moment. Now what you need to do to remove the caliper so you can get the brake pads out, you've got one cap there. Just get the light on that. So you've got a cap right there, and you just need to remove the end. It comes off like that, and then you've got another one which is right there. Just take the cap off, and then you need to put an Allen drive in there to loosen the caliper bolts to get the caliper off, so we'll do that now. So before I go ahead and do that, you should always make sure that you're working on a full stomach, which is why I prepare this lovely sandwich. I'm going to eat this sandwich and also do a quick plug for our website, which is www.diagnostic-world.com, where you can get all your diagnostics, knock-off engine lights, airbag lights, ABS warning lights, things like that. Now we'll crack on and we'll get the bolt out. Alright, so you need to use an Allen key. An Allen driver will be fine if you've got one. We don't have one, so we're just using an Allen key for this. So it's a number 7 Allen key, and then you need to just find the groove, and then it should start to loosen. Until eventually it will become very easy to unscrew. And then you can do the one on the other side as well. If I just remove the camera from the stand here and show you, that is the other one there. So we need to get that done as well. Now if you are having trouble with it, if it does seem a bit tight, obviously you can squirt some WD-40 in it and leave it for 10 minutes or so, or what you can do is stick your Allen key in. Just get like a hammer or mallet, and as you can see, it's working quite well. So we'll get this one off as well. We have unscrewed them, so it's just a case of pulling it out now. Should be in any case. There we go. That's the top one. And then the bottom one as well. Get that. There we go. For this next part, what you want to do is take a screwdriver, put the screwdriver in here and try and get it in between the groove of the disc. And what you're really looking to do is just sort of open it from side to side to get the pistons open, and then you should be able to pull off the caliper itself. Being careful not to let it drop, because this is your hydraulic fluid cable here, your brake fluid cable, so make sure this is always supported. So as you can see, again, if I can just pull this off, these are the brake discs, pads, sorry, and these will just pop out, or they should pop out. It's held in there with a clip which goes into the piston, and these there we go. So that's one of the brake discs out, and then it's just the same as getting this one out as well. See if we can put the camera back on the stand and get this one out. Sometimes you might need to give it a knock. Depending on how bad they are. I say though, these brake pads, they're not too bad actually. Still a bit of meat on the bone there. But that's how to get the brake discs out, sorry, the brake pads out. Then obviously putting the brake pads back in is just the complete reverse of what we've done there. Squeezing the piston back in, putting the brake pads back in, fixing everything back up, put all the buttons back together. But we're going to go one step further, because we're also going to show you how to remove the brake discs as well. So we have our caliper here on an axle stand, which is probably the easiest thing to do instead of looking for somewhere to hang it. Now, taking the brake disc off itself, that is probably one of the easiest things you can do. You've got to get everything off before you can get to this easy stage, but basically all we have here is one Phillips screw. It's a Phillips locating screw, and just take your Phillips screwdriver and this will undo. You can already see the brake disc moving once I'm undoing this. So take your screw out, put it somewhere safe, and you can already see how loose this is. The brake disc will come clean off. This one has a slight groove, nothing too bad, a bit of surface rust on the top here. Again, same on the back. Doesn't seem in too bad condition, but it can certainly be reused. See if there's a guide on this one. Sometimes they have a guide. Here we go. There's a guide there, but it's been badly corroded actually. So it won't be too long before these brake discs actually need changing. I don't know if you can see so well the guide there. It's like kind of a lip from there to there-ish. And once it goes past that lip, it needs changing. But for the purposes of our video, we're only showing you how to remove the brakes. We're not changing them over. But changing them over is just a case of putting your new disc on, putting your new PIDs back in the caliper, and then buttoning everything back up. So I hope this video helped you. As I say, visit our website, which is www.diagnostic-world.com. We have lots of guides there for all makes and models. We have a lot on the Seat Ibiza at the moment there, because this is the car that we're working on. So if you need any guides, have a look. Need any diagnostics, have a look. Thanks for watching, and I hope you found this video helpful.